And that was the moment in time that my bow hunting career changed when I left.
Hope you guys enjoyed this clip from the Land Podcast. Here we go.
25 years ago, 26 years ago, somewhere around there. And so I just started reading, because back then, there wasn't much internet-wise, YouTube, all that stuff wasn't there. So you had to physically go to seminars and read magazines and so forth. And so that's what I did. I just gulfed myself to anything, and then had a few leases, trial by fire. I didn't understand wind. I didn't think deer could smell as well as they thought they could. And I learned the hard way and just kind of, taught myself, in all honesty, besides books and seminars. Mm-hmm. That's where I just fell in love with the sport. I think it was a cat and mouse game because they're so damn talented and so tough to get close within bow range. That's what really fired me up about trying to get better at the game, and never quit ever since.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Was there a book that stuck with you even today that was foundational for you of starting out as a brand new bow hunter?
I read a lot of Greg Miller books. He's a Wisconsin guy. I think it's called Rubline, I believe. It's been a while since I've pulled it open. But he wrote some really good books. There was one situation where I went to the Wisconsin Deer and Turkey Expo, and this is probably 20 years ago, and with Ralph and Vicky and Solero. They still have their show called Archery Choice, and they were doing a seminar. And I would actually take days off from work on Friday to go to the seminars, and I would block out and I would schedule all the seminars that I wanted to go see from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I would pack my lunch in a backpack, and I would go sit and move through rooms and just take notes. And the one that was a lasting impression was after the seminar, Ralph was leaving. I never met him before in my life. And I said, "Hey, buddy," I said, "I assume you're going to lunch because it's plus or minus noon." He said, "I am." I said, "If I bought you lunch, could I steal some time?" And he said, "Absolutely." So we went down, bought him lunch. He said, "You're going to buy lunch?" And I said, "I'm buying lunch, but I'm not getting anything." And he goes, "What's up?" And I said, "I'm talking. You're eating and I'm talking." So we sat, and he was gracious enough to give me 35, 45 minutes of his time. And at the very last statement, he said, "Greg, I got to sum this up. I got to get going." And I'll never forget this. And it's so true. And it still is resident today. And it's a 22-year-old statement, which is, he says, "Greg, you can't hunt something that's not there." And he said, if it's not there, then you need to either create it through habitat, or you need to go find a better spot. But you have to assess it. And that was the moment in time that my bow hunting career changed when I left. Is I was putting bow hunting first and habitat second. I was more interested in wind direction, food plots, the setup, all those type of things. I wasn't doing anything other than food plotting. And that's when I left that going, okay, I need to be a habitat expert first and a bow hunter second. And when I flipped that is when things started to change.
So did that even change how you started looking at farms, or like, because I
Absolutely.
assume, because you're probably like, well, crap, maybe I'm not in a spot where they are there, and maybe I don't have, I assume most people want a little bit more instant gratification. Like, it takes time to build habitat. Maybe you can correct me on that, but did that change how you would look at farms too?
It did. Absolutely. Yep. Listened to him, I went back and started diving into habitat books and more reading about what you can do for wildlife and so forth. And that takes a lot of time, effort, and energy. And the sooner you realize that and put more time into that and less hunting strategies, the better off you're going to be. And so to answer your question, yes.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. My name is Jake Hofer, and I'm a real estate agent out of the state of Illinois. And it's my goal to help 100 people buy their first farm. Been doing that with the Land Podcast and clips like this every single Thursday and Saturday that are released here on the channel. And to be one of those 100 people, all you have to do is, if you're in the state of Illinois and I can help you, I'd be happy to do so. Number two, if you want to get connected with someone that can help you, reach out, and I'll be happy to get you in contact with an agent that I would personally do business with. And the last one is, if you just simply learn something from the content we're putting out, or you get inspired to take action, I want to know, get you out of that spreadsheet. I'm on a mission to help 100 people. Until next time, see ya.